Imagine waking up to the sound of waves crashing on a Mediterranean beach, or sipping coffee in a bustling plaza in Madrid. Now imagine getting paid to do it. This isn't a dream, it's Spain's bold new initiative to attract talented individuals from around the world. In a groundbreaking move, Spain is offering money and visas to people willing to relocate. That's right, the Spanish government wants to pay you to move to their country. But why? And what's the catch? Spain, like many developed nations, is facing demographic challenges. An aging population and declining birth rates have led to labor shortages in key industries. The government's solution? Attract skilled workers from abroad, with an offer that's hard to refuse. This move is about revitalizing rural areas, boosting innovation, and creating a more diverse and dynamic society. From the sun-soaked Costa del Sol, to the historic streets of Barcelona, from the rugged Basque Country to the laid-back Canary Islands, Spain offers a lifestyle that's hard to beat. And now, they're sweetening the deal with financial incentives and streamlined visa processes. In this video, we'll dive deep into Spain's new migration policy. We'll explore the types of visas available and who's eligible, the financial incentives on offer and how they work, the application process and what documents you'll need, the best places to live and work in Spain, potential challenges and how to overcome them, and real stories from people who've already made the move. Whether you're a digital nomad dreaming of working from a beachside cafe, a skilled professional looking for new opportunities, or a retiree seeking the perfect place to enjoy your golden years, Spain's new initiative could be your ticket to a life-changing adventure. But before you start packing your bags, there's a lot to consider. So, are you ready to discover if Spain could be your new home? For our indefatigable fans and those new to the family, you now have the option to join to become a member of the family. For others, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let's get into it. Section 1. Understanding Spain's new migration policy. Spain, a country known for its rich culture, stunning landscapes, and vibrant lifestyle, is now making headlines for a different reason: its groundbreaking new migration policy. At its core, Spain's new migration policy aims to attract skilled workers, entrepreneurs, and investors from around the world. But what exactly does this policy entail? The new policy is multifaceted, focusing on several key areas. 1. Streamlined visa processes for high-demand professions. 2. Financial incentives for relocating to specific regions. 3. Tax breaks for new residents. 4. Simplified pathways to permanent residency and citizenship. 5. Support for integration into Spanish society and culture. Let's break down each of these components. First, Spain has identified several professions facing shortages. These include IT specialists, healthcare professionals, engineers, and skilled trades. Applicants in these fields will benefit from expedited visa processes and reduced bureaucracy. Second, to address population decline in rural areas, Spain is offering financial incentives for those willing to relocate to specific regions. These incentives can include housing subsidies, low-interest loans, and even direct cash payments. For example, in some rural areas, new residents can receive up to €3,000 per year for 3 years, plus additional benefits for families with children. It's a significant investment in revitalizing these communities. Third, Spain is introducing tax breaks for new residents. This includes a special tax regime for high-skilled workers, allowing them to pay a flat rate of 24% income tax for the first 6 years, regardless of their income level. The fourth component is perhaps the most exciting for many: simplified pathways to permanent residency and citizenship. Under the new policy, skilled workers can apply for permanent residency after just 3 years, down from the previous 5. And the path to citizenship has been reduced to 5 years for most applicants. Finally, recognizing that successful immigration isn't just about paperwork, Spain is investing heavily in integration programs. These include free language classes, cultural orientation courses, and job placement assistance. But why is Spain making these sweeping changes? Let's explore the reasons behind this bold new policy. By 2050, it's projected that over 30% of Spain's population will be over 65. Without intervention, this could lead to a shrinking workforce, reduced economic growth, and strain on social services. How does this new policy compare to Spain's previous approach to immigration? Let's take a look. Historically, Spain's immigration policies were more reactive than proactive. They focused primarily on managing irregular migration and integrating existing immigrant communities. The new policy represents a shift towards actively recruiting global talent and addressing specific demographic and economic needs. It's worth noting that this new policy doesn't replace existing immigration pathways. Rather, it adds new options and streamlines existing processes. Spain isn't alone in implementing such policies. Countries like Canada, Australia, and Germany have long had points-based systems to attract skilled migrants. However, Spain's approach is unique in its focus on rural revitalization and its generous financial incentives. What sets Spain's policy apart is its holistic approach. It's not just about filling job vacancies, it's about building communities, fostering innovation, and ensuring long-term economic and social sustainability. As with any major policy shift, the success of Spain's new migration strategy will depend on its implementation and the global response. But one thing is clear, Spain is sending a strong message that it's open for business and ready to welcome talented individuals from around the world. Whether you're a skilled professional seeking new opportunities, an entrepreneur looking to expand, or simply someone dreaming of a new life in the sun, Spain's new migration policy could be your gateway to a brighter future. In our next section, we'll delve into the specific visa options available under this new policy. Section 2. Financial incentives. One of the most attractive aspects of Spain's new migration policy is the financial incentives on offer. Let's break down these monetary benefits and understand how they work. Spain's financial incentives for migrants fall into several categories. 1. Direct cash payments. 2. Housing subsidies. 3. Tax breaks. 4. Low-interest loans. 5. Grants for entrepreneurs. 6. Relocation assistance. These incentives are designed to not only attract talent, but also to address specific demographic and economic challenges Spain is facing. Let's start with the direct cash payments. These are primarily targeted at individuals willing to relocate to rural or depopulated areas of Spain. In some regions, new residents can receive up to €3,000 per year for 3 years. Families with children may be eligible for additional payments, sometimes up to €4,500 per child annually. Next, let's look at housing subsidies. Spain is offering significant support to help new residents find affordable housing. These can include rent subsidies covering up to 50% of monthly rent for the first year. Low-cost housing in rural areas, sometimes as low as €50 per month. Renovation grants for those willing to restore abandoned properties. These housing incentives are a game changer, especially in rural areas where property prices are already low. It's making the dream of homeownership a reality for many migrants. Now, let's dive into the tax breaks, which are particularly attractive for high-skilled workers and entrepreneurs. Under the Beckham Law, named after footballer David Beckham, high-skilled workers can benefit from a special tax regime. They pay a flat rate of 24% income tax for the first 6 years, regardless of their income level. This can result in significant savings compared to the standard progressive tax rate, which can go up to 45%. This tax incentive is a powerful tool for attracting top talent. For high earners, it can mean savings of tens of thousands of euros annually. For entrepreneurs and investors, Spain offers additional financial incentives. These include grants of up to €10,000 for starting a business in certain sectors, reduced corporate tax rates for new businesses, access to special funding programs and venture capital. The financial support I received was crucial in getting my business off the ground. It's not just about the money, it's about Spain saying, "We believe in your idea and we want to help you succeed." Spain is also offering low-interest loans to help new residents establish themselves. These loans can be used for various purposes, from starting a business to buying a home. Interest rates can be as low as 1 to 2%, significantly below market rates. These favorable loan terms are designed to give new residents a strong financial foundation as they start their new life in Spain. Finally, let's look at the relocation assistance on offer. This can include reimbursement of moving expenses up to €5,000, free language classes for the whole family, job search assistance for spouses, school enrollment support for children. Cut to family who is recently relocated. Now, let's understand how the payment system works. Most financial incentives are paid directly into the recipient's Spanish bank account. For ongoing payments like housing subsidies or rural relocation bonuses, payments are typically made monthly or quarterly. One-time payments, like moving expense reimbursements, are usually paid after submitting relevant documentation. As we've seen, Spain's financial incentives for new residents are comprehensive and generous. They're designed not just to attract talent, but to support newcomers in building a successful, long-term future in Spain. Section 3, Visa Options and Requirements. Spain's new migration policy offers a range of visa options, designed to attract diverse talent and investment. Let's explore these visa types, their eligibility criteria, and the application process. The main visa categories under this new scheme are: 1. The Entrepreneur Visa. 2. The Investor Visa, also known as the Golden Visa. 3. The Highly Skilled Professional Visa. 4. The Digital Nomad Visa. 5. The Rural Revitalization Visa. Each of these visa types is tailored to address specific needs in Spain's economy and society. They offer different pathways for individuals to live and work in Spain. The Entrepreneur Visa is designed for individuals who want to start a business in Spain. Key requirements include: a viable and innovative business plan, proof of sufficient funds to support yourself and your business, no criminal record, health insurance coverage. Next, let's look at the Investor Visa, often referred to as the Golden Visa. The Investor Visa requires a significant capital investment in Spain. Options include: real estate investment of at least 500,000 euros, 1 million euro investment in Spanish company shares or bank deposits, 2 million euro investment in Spanish government bonds. This visa offers a fast track to residency and can be renewed indefinitely as long as the investment is maintained. The Highly Skilled Professional Visa is aimed at attracting top talent in various fields. Eligibility criteria include: a job offer from a Spanish company with a salary above a certain threshold, relevant qualifications and experience in high-demand fields such as IT, engineering, or scientific research, Spanish language proficiency, though exceptions can be made. The Digital Nomad Visa is a new addition, reflecting the changing nature of work. Key requirements for this visa include: proof of remote work for non-Spanish companies, minimum income threshold, typically around 2,000 euros per month, health insurance coverage, clean criminal record. Finally, the Rural Revitalization Visa is aimed at addressing population decline in rural areas. Requirements for this visa include: commitment to live in a designated rural area for at least 2 years, proof of sufficient funds or a job offer in the area, participation in local community initiatives. This visa is breathing new life into our community. It's bringing in families and professionals who are revitalizing our local economy and culture. Now, let's look at the application process, which is similar for all these visa types. The general steps are: 1. Gather all required documents. 2. Submit the application online or at a Spanish consulate. 3. Pay the visa fee. 4. Attend a visa interview, if required. 5. Provide biometric data. 6. Wait for the decision. It's important to note that while these visas provide a path to residency, they don't automatically lead to citizenship. However, they do count towards the residency requirement for citizenship, which is generally 10 years. After holding your initial visa for 2 years, you can apply for a long-term residency permit. This permit is valid for 5 years and can be renewed. After 10 years of continuous legal residency, you may be eligible to apply for Spanish citizenship. Spain's new visa options offer a range of opportunities for different types of migrants. Whether you're an entrepreneur, investor, professional, digital nomad, or someone looking for a new life in rural Spain, there's likely a visa option that fits your situation. In our next section, we'll explore the best places to live and work in Spain under these new visa schemes. Section 4, Target Demographics. Spain's new migration policy is not just about opening doors, it's about strategically attracting the right people to address specific needs in the Spanish economy and society. Let's delve into who Spain is trying to attract, what skills are in demand, and which age groups and family situations are favored. Spain's new policy aims to attract several key groups. 1. Skilled professionals. 2. Entrepreneurs and investors. 3. Digital nomads and remote workers. 4. Students and researchers. 5. Seasonal workers. While Spain welcomes migrants from all over the world, there's a particular focus on attracting talent from Latin America, due to shared language and cultural ties. Other EU countries, to strengthen European integration. North Africa, to promote regional cooperation. Asia, particularly in tech and engineering fields. Spain has identified several key areas where there's a shortage of skilled workers. These include 1. Information technology, software developers, data scientists, cybersecurity experts. 2. Healthcare, doctors, nurses, elder care specialists. 3. Engineering, civil, mechanical, and electrical engineers. 4. Scientific research, biotechnology, renewable energy, climate science. 5. Agriculture, skilled farm workers, especially for seasonal work. 6. Tourism and hospitality, multilingual staff for Spain's crucial tourism sector. 7. Education, English language teachers and international school staff. 8. Creative industries, digital content creators, game developers, multimedia artists. Beyond specific professions, Spain is looking for individuals with certain key skills. Digital literacy and adaptability to new technologies. Language skills, particularly English, in addition to Spanish. Entrepreneurial mindset and innovation capabilities. Cross-cultural communication skills. Sustainability and environmental expertise. While Spain welcomes migrants of all ages, certain age groups are particularly favored. 1. Young professionals, 25 to 40, to counterbalance Spain's aging population, and contribute to the workforce and social security system. 2. Students and recent graduates, 18 to 30, to study in Spanish universities and potentially transition into the workforce. 3. Mid-career experts, 40 to 55, to bring valuable experience and expertise to key industries. 4. Active retirees, 55 plus, particularly for the silver economy in coastal and rural areas. In terms of family situations, Spain's policy is designed to be inclusive. Single professionals, offered streamlined visa processes and networking opportunities. Couples, with options for both partners to work or study. Families with children, provided with information on schools and family-friendly communities. Same-sex couples, recognized and welcomed, reflecting Spain's progressive social policies. It's worth noting that different regions of Spain may have specific demographic targets based on local needs. Spain's targeted approach to migration aims to create a win-win situation, addressing the country's demographic and economic needs while offering opportunities to a diverse range of global talent. Whether you're a tech entrepreneur, a healthcare professional, or a family looking for a new start, Spain's new migration policy might have a place for you. Section 5. Living in Spain. At the heart of Spanish culture is a love for life, and a commitment to enjoying every moment. This is reflected in several key aspects of Spanish lifestyle. The Spanish day is uniquely structured. A typical workday starts between 8:30 a.m. and 10 a.m., and ends between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. However, what sets Spain apart is the famous siesta. While not everyone takes a nap, many businesses close in the afternoon, typically between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. This break allows people to enjoy a leisurely lunch and escape the midday heat. Food is central to Spanish culture. Meals are social events, often lasting hours. Lunch is typically the largest meal of the day, eaten between 2 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. Dinner is usually light and eaten late, often after 9 o'clock p.m. Spain is known for its vibrant nightlife. It's common for people to stay out late, especially on weekends. Bars and clubs often don't get busy until after 11 p.m. Festivals play a huge role in Spanish culture. From the tomato-throwing frenzy of La Tomatina, to the religious processions of Semana Santa, there's always a celebration happening somewhere in Spain. The cost of living in Spain varies significantly depending on the region. Let's break it down. Major cities like Madrid and Barcelona are the most expensive places to live. Here, you can expect to pay around €900 to €1,200 per month for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center. Coastal areas, especially popular tourist destinations like Costa del Sol or the Balearic Islands, can also be pricey. However, if you move slightly inland, costs drop significantly. Smaller cities and rural areas offer the best value for money. In places like Granada or Salamanca, you might pay only €500 to €700 for a similar apartment. On average, utilities for a small apartment run about €100 to €150 per month. A meal at an inexpensive restaurant might cost €10 to €15, while a monthly public transport pass in most cities is around €40 to €50. Spain boasts excellent healthcare and education systems, both of which are key considerations for anyone planning to live in the country. Spain's healthcare system is consistently ranked among the best in the world. It's a mix of public and private care, with the public system providing free or low-cost care to all residents. All legal residents in Spain are entitled to public health care. This includes employed individuals, self-employed workers who pay into the social security system, and retirees. Many expats choose to supplement this with private insurance for faster access to specialists. Spain's education system is also highly regarded. The country has a mix of public, private, and semi-private schools. Education is compulsory from age 6 to 16. After this, students can choose to continue with 2 years of bachillerato, similar to A-levels or high school, before university. Spain has over 70 universities, many of which are highly ranked globally. Living in Spain offers a unique blend of rich culture, affordable living, especially outside major cities, and high-quality public services. Whether you're drawn by the laid-back lifestyle, the vibrant culture, or the professional opportunities, Spain has something to offer for everyone. Section 6. Potential challenges and considerations. While Spain offers incredible opportunities, moving to a new country always comes with its share of challenges. Let's explore some of the potential hurdles you might face, and important considerations to keep in mind. One of the most immediate challenges for many newcomers to Spain is the language barrier. While English is widely spoken in tourist areas and international business settings, Spanish is essential for daily life in most parts of the country. Spanish is the official language throughout Spain, but it's important to note that some regions have co-official languages. For example, Catalan in Catalonia, Basque in the Basque Country, and Galician in Galicia. Beyond language, adapting to Spanish culture can take time. Some aspects that newcomers often find challenging include: 1. Different daily rhythms. The Spanish day often starts and ends later than in many other countries. 2. Siesta culture. While not universal, many businesses close in the afternoon. 3. Meal times. Lunch is typically between 2 to 4 p.m., and dinner often starts after 9 p.m. 4. Social norms. Spaniards tend to be more physically affectionate and may have a different concept of personal space. 5. Bureaucracy. Administrative processes can be slow and complex. Key requirements for Spanish citizenship include 10 years of legal residency, or 2 years for special cases, passing a Spanish language test, DELE a 2 or higher, passing a cultural knowledge test about Spain, good conduct and no criminal record, oath of allegiance to the Spanish Constitution and Crown. That's all for today's video. We hope you now have more information around these topics that have been discussed. We encourage you to take that bold step towards your next career adventure. The UK awaits your contribution to its vibrant and diverse workforce. Not so fast though. Did you like the video? Do you have friends and family that need to know about these details to make their move to the UK a success? Then make sure you share, and share. Many of you only watch my videos, a whooping 80% of you, but haven't subscribed. Why not? Please subscribe today, and turn on the notification button so that you be the first to be notified when I drop more of this content. For those that want to support the channel, my PayPal link is in the description of the video. If you need a paid inquiry, make a donation to the channel, and send your details to my email, chroniclesofola@gmail.com. Shalom.